An entire colony disappeared. 115 people vanished without a trace. No bodies were ever found. No signs of battle. No signs of struggle. Only a single clue remained. One word: Croatoan. In 1587, a group of English settlers sailed into the unknown. They believed they were building a future, a new life, a new world. Instead, they were sailing toward disappearance. They arrived on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. The land seemed quiet, undisturbed, full of promise. 115 men, women, and children stepped onto unfamiliar soil. Among them was a pregnant woman named Eleanor Dare. Soon after their arrival, a child was born. Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World. The settlers began building quickly. A small fort, wooden homes, a fragile settlement in an unfamiliar wilderness. But life here was not easy. Supplies began to run dangerously low. The settlers depended on Governor John White to sail back to England for help. In late 1587, White returned to England. He believed he would be back within months. But history had other plans. England was preparing for war with the Spanish Armada. Ships were seized. Ports were closed. Months passed, then years. Life on Roanoke Island was fragile but hopeful. The settlers planted crops. They built homes. They believed help would return soon. They were not alone. Native tribes had lived on these lands for generations. Some encounters were peaceful. Trade began with the nearby Croatoan people, but food supplies continued to decline. Each day, the settlers watched the horizon, waiting, hoping for Governor White to return. Three years later, White finally returned. His ship approached Roanoke Island, but something was wrong. The settlement was silent. No people, no voices, no signs of life. The houses still stood, but they were empty. As if the settlers had simply walked away. Only a single word had been left behind. Croatoan, carved into a wooden post. The name of a nearby island. White prepared to investigate. But before he could sail there, a violent storm struck. The ships were forced back to sea, and White never returned again. The colony of Roanoke disappeared from history, leaving behind only questions. Some historians believe the settlers joined the Croatoan tribe. Over time, the two cultures may have blended together. Others believe a violent conflict may have occurred, but no clear evidence of battle has ever been found. Another theory suggests the settlers moved inland, searching for safer land and better resources. But after more than 4 centuries, no definitive proof has ever been discovered. More than 400 years have passed, yet the mystery remains. Somewhere in these forests, the truth may still exist. But history has kept its silence. What really happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? Historical records offer only fragments of the truth. Maps, sketches, and written accounts from the late 16th century provide clues, but none offer a definitive answer. More than 4 centuries later, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains one of history's greatest mysteries. John White never saw his family again, but until the end, he waited for his daughter and granddaughter. So we are left with the same question. What really happened to the lost colony of Roanoke?